We're often told that love means harmony, a seamless blend of two souls and perfect alignment in all things. We're presented with this idyllic image of relationships where disagreements are non-existent and every moment is filled with bliss. But that's a fantasy. It sets an unrealistic expectation that can leave us feeling like we're failing when conflict inevitably arises. The reality? Conflict is not a sign of failure. It doesn't mean you've chosen the wrong person or that your relationship is doomed. Instead, it's a sign that your relationship is alive, vibrant, and dynamic. It means you're both engaged enough to care and to express your individual needs and perspectives. Arguments aren't cracks in the foundation. They don't necessarily weaken the structure of your bond. They're proof that both people are present, honest, and engaged in building something real. A relationship without conflict can mean silence has replaced honesty, that one or both partners are withholding their true thoughts and feelings to avoid confrontation, or that fear keeps true feelings hidden. Real love makes space for two individuals, acknowledging that you are both unique people with your own thoughts, feelings, and needs. And where there are differences, there will be friction. The goal isn't to eliminate friction, but to use it to create warmth and understanding, to learn from each other, and to grow closer through navigating disagreements constructively. Arguments are simply moments where the we makes room for the I, where individual needs and perspectives are brought to the forefront. They are opportunities for deeper connection. Let's let go of the shame around disagreements and see them as the beginning of more honest conversations, a chance to clear the air, express your needs, and find solutions together. It's a sign your relationship is growing, evolving, and becoming something deeper and more meaningful as you navigate life's challenges together. Why do we argue? It's a universal experience that can leave us feeling frustrated. But what if arguments weren't simply signs of incompatibility, but rather opportunities for deeper understanding? We're shaped by unique families, each with its own rules and expectations. These early experiences form the foundation of our beliefs, influencing how we interact in our closest relationships. Our cultural backgrounds shape our values and communication styles. Our personal histories, filled with both triumphs and traumas, leave a mark on our hearts and minds. What looks like a fight about chores or money is often a clash of values learned long before you met. These conflicts often mask deeper differences in how we view the world. One partner's need for security might clash with the other's desire for freedom, and neither is wrong. These are simply different needs, born from different experiences. Arguments are rarely about the surface issue. They're about the stories and expectations we bring from our past. When you argue, you're defending your worldview, not just your preferences. Instead of blaming, get curious. Approach the situation with a genuine desire to understand your partner's perspective. What does this mean to you? What underlying need is driving their behavior? What story is this connected to? This turns conflict into a chance to learn your partner's language and teach them yours. By sharing your own stories, you invite your partner into your world. You're not fighting each other, but untangling crossed wires from different lives. Every argument is a chance to bridge the gap between your different worlds to understand each other more deeply. Arguments aren't failures, but rather opportunities. They're not signs of incompatibility, but signals pointing towards unmet needs and unspoken desires. They're data, revealing what matters most to each of you, providing invaluable insights into your individual worlds and shared reality. Think of them as clues guiding you towards a deeper understanding of one another. In conflict, our real needs and fears surface, often bubbling up from the depths of our subconscious. These are the raw, unfiltered emotions that drive our actions and reactions. Often hidden beneath everyday calm, these needs and fears are the undercurrents that shape our interactions. It's in these moments of vulnerability that we have the chance to truly see and be seen. A recurring fight isn't just about plans or the logistics of daily life or chores. It goes much deeper than the surface-level tasks and responsibilities. It's about deeper needs, the fundamental desires that fuel our sense of security and well-being within the relationship. Like feeling seen or needing rest, these needs are often unspoken and unmet, leading to frustration and resentment. If you pause and ask, what's really going on? What am I truly feeling right now? You'll find the need behind the complaint, uncovering the root cause of the conflict and paving the way for resolution. The goal isn't to win, to prove your point or assert your dominance, but to discover what your partner is truly trying to say, to understand their perspective and empathize with their experience. Arguments become collaborative excavations for understanding, a joint effort to uncover the hidden layers of your relationship. Not battles to be won, but opportunities to connect on a deeper level and strengthen your bond. Each time you navigate conflict with care, with empathy and understanding, you add depth to your relationship, creating a foundation of trust and intimacy that can withstand the inevitable challenges of life. You show your partner, "I see you even in your frustration, and I'm still here, committed to working through this with you." Avoiding tough topics keeps you distant, creating a barrier between you and your partner. Facing them builds real intimacy, fostering a sense of closeness and connection that transcends the everyday. True connection is forged in these honest, sometimes messy moments where vulnerability and authenticity reign supreme. Navigating conflict is a skill you can learn. First, regulate your emotions. Pause, breathe, and step back if you're overwhelmed. Use I statements instead of you statements to share your feelings without blame. For example, when I don't get a response, I feel unheard, instead of you never listen. Listen to understand, not just to reply. Summarize what you hear. So you're feeling exhausted and unappreciated, is that right? Not every argument needs to be resolved immediately. Sometimes understanding is enough. Aim for progress, not perfection. The goal is to leave the conversation feeling more connected, not just right. Practice empathy, patience, and vulnerability. These habits transform arguments from moments of division into opportunities for connection. This is the art of arguing well. Let's look at Maya and Ben, a couple stuck in a cycle of the same fight after family visits. Maya would withdraw, Ben would get frustrated, and both felt misunderstood. One day, Maya shared her real feelings. "At your parents' house, I feel invisible. It reminds me of being left out as a child." Suddenly, the argument wasn't about being antisocial. It was about feeling excluded. Ben realized his frustration came from wanting Maya to feel at home with his family. He shared his own fear of failing to connect his two worlds. This honest exchange changed everything. Ben included Maya more, and Maya felt seen. Their conflict became a bridge, not a wall. Healthy conflict can transform pain into empathy and growth. Trust isn't about never hurting each other. It's about repairing when you do. Every respectful argument is a deposit in your relationship's trust account. Listening, pausing, and apologizing all say, "Our connection matters more than being right." Like a muscle, trust grows stronger when tested and repaired. Couples who face conflict and recover together build real resilience. They know their bond can withstand storms, not because they never fight, but because they know how to come back together. This creates a safe space for both partners to be their full, imperfect selves. True intimacy is built on the safety to be honest, even when it's messy. Arguments, handled well, are powerful builders of lasting trust. That's the paradox: conflict, when faced together, creates security. Intimacy is about being truly seen and accepted, and that requires honesty, even when it's hard. Avoiding conflict means hiding parts of yourself, building walls of politeness that block real closeness. Arguments are acts of honesty, tearing down those walls and saying, "This is my truth." For example, sharing "I feel unappreciated" is risky, but it's an invitation to deeper connection. The reward? When your partner receives your truth with understanding, your bond deepens. This creates a cycle. Honesty builds safety, which encourages more honesty. The discomfort of conflict is a small price for the reward of real intimacy. True closeness is built not by avoiding hard conversations, but by having them. The path to connection is sometimes paved with disagreement. That's the beautiful paradox of love. We often see arguments as threats, but what if we saw them as invitations? Instead of shutting down or trying to win, get curious. What is my partner trying to show me? Every conflict is a chance to build something new. More equity, shared values, or deeper care. Reframing arguments as opportunities transforms the energy from adversarial to collaborative. You're not opponents, you're partners solving a problem together. This mindset shift takes courage, but it turns conflict into growth. When you embrace this, arguments become proof your relationship is alive and evolving. Every disagreement is a doorway to greater understanding. The journey of a relationship is full of challenges, and arguments are part of the path, not detours. Embracing conflict means facing it with courage, not running from it. These moments aren't signs of incompatibility, but opportunities to grow together. The goal isn't a life without conflict, but one where conflict deepens trust and intimacy. Love is found in the messy, honest work of navigating differences. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of love, conflict, and connection. Let's keep learning from each other as we walk this shared path.